Oliver Sloup at Blue Line Futures. What are you hearing from out in the country? Producers, anybody in this market today? What's everybody talking about? Oh, you got the corn tie on there. See, let's talk about that.
Well, yeah, usually I reserve the corn tie for USDA days, but it was hard not to bust it out today with the way that markets are moving. Obviously, you had mentioned limit up 25 cents for corn and 40 cents for wheat. And if we close here, that'll give us expanded limits in tomorrow's session ahead of the weekend. Expanded limits are 40 cents for corn and 60 cents for wheat. So it's going to be obviously important to see how we finish out today and see if we get those expanded limits tomorrow. And we often look at a lot of technicals. And since breaking out above the contract highs here this week in corn and soybeans, we've been telling clients we're in uncharted territory. We look at charts as previous interactions between buyers and sellers, and there's really not that previous interaction here. So this has become an emotional momentum trade to the upside, as well as a little bit of a short squeeze on shorts out there. And if you look at the commitment to traders report, there's not a lot of fund positions that are short. But if you look at the flip side of that, producers and commercials are near record short. So they're getting squeezed a little bit here as that May contract creeps a little bit closer to that first notice day.
First notice day. You think the possibility of deliveries are going to be here?
I do think so. Coming into this week's trade, we thought that option expiration would play a little bit more of a role in keeping a lid on things. Obviously, the market proved that it's way bigger than that as we kind of see this volatility explode today, and I wouldn't be surprised to see that continue. With that said, we've had a heck of a run here. Beans, for instance, 8 days in a row up, adding about $1.60. So expect the volatility in the very near term, not just to the upside, but we're going to get some sharp and violent retracements as well. That doesn't mean that the top is necessarily in, but be prepared to manage risk appropriately.
Well, the end users have got to be watching this just as closely as the producer. So let's talk about that in a moment after this break here on the Market Day Report.